Devil's evil, so he is condemning it.
They committed less crimes.
Maybe they were afraid. I mean, 4,000 black men, women, and children were killed in violent lynch mobs.
That's your explanation, but I guess
racial terror permeated American culture for hundreds of years. You don't think that affected the generational psyche of an entire group of people?
Oh, sure it did. I'm not discounting that. I'm just going to show you.
I'm not discounting it. That's the same thing that Byron Donald said, and they crucified him for saying that as well. No one is saying that slavery was good and that all these civil rights and all that stuff was good. All he's saying is, statistically speaking, there were more black fathers in homes. They're raising their kids more. Black people were committing less crimes during this time.
The family unit was stronger.
The family unit was stronger. That's what he's saying, that it's not a race problem, it's a culture problem. Something changed. The culture changed. And black people started acting different, committing crimes. And the thug-like culture is what demised black people the most, not the slavery.
That Tupac. You talking about that Tupac. What's the deal? Top of the morning, top of the morning. We talking about the politician.
I guess maybe y'all are feeling by that. It's
Charlie Kirk.
I mean, but truly the argument was he was asking.
Nope, not at all. You keep saying that, you're gonna be deleted.
Things were better. The family unit was stronger. The crime rate was down. The employment rate was higher. The take-home pay rate was higher. Like the improvement pay for black people was much higher then than it is now. So I believe he's asking what happened. She's talking about lynch mobs and the entire psyche. Okay, cool. And that's valid. That's a valid thing.
That's a valid point.
What else happened?
Here we go with another weirdo.
These people like her are all performative. Like she's all performance.
Here we go with another weirdo. Top of the line weirdo.
Oh, she just ate Charlie Kirk.
You wake up early in the morning to be a weirdo, huh? That's crazy, man. You sound like Charlie Kirkland. Yeah. For saying stuff like that.
Doesn't mean that you guys should be okay with him dying.
Charlie Kirk. Yeah. We talking about that right now. You sound like one of them right in the morning. Top of the morning, man. I've been gone for 2 days. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it. I'm back.
You're a good person if you celebrate that.
People are mad because they don't like his opinion. I think the thing.
And that's for all the people say, get a job. Get a job. Bitch, I've been gone for 2 days. What the fuck you think that means?
Dude, I agree with everything he said. No, but I'm a man. I'm not going to agree with everything anybody said. I don't even agree with everything
he said. Craig.
And we do this every single day.
Get a job, Craig.
So it's like, I don't know. Like,
top of the morning to everybody. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe.
You know,
I'm
back.
back.
I think what I think, but as long as we in the same place and we have mutual respect for one another, you know,
I'm gonna be real.
Man, what's the dealion, Fulion? What's the deal? We got top of the line haters in here already, huh? Top of the line haters in here already. Damn, it's like I'm a bad substitute teacher or something. They just walk in the class and just sit your happy ass down in my AYLESS Moments TV classroom and get your learn on. This is Thug Motivation 101. Point 1. Yeah. 8732, what it do, nigga? That's what we play in the class. We play Jeezy. She said, you look so good, and you feel so good. She said, yeah, that's what we play in my class, nigga. 8732, nigga, what it do, nigga? Chill. Yeah, this is probably going me blazing that like Charleston White. They gonna probably put me on age 1, age 18 restriction. I already know. But I beat the 3 minutes. It's 4 minutes and 22 seconds. I might just say beat the buzzer. What's the deal, AYLESS gang? What's the deal, man? What's all the back and forth about? Ain't even nothing on YouTube. I've been working for the past 2 days. Ain't nobody talking about nothing. And then they go right back to talking about loose cannon. What the fuck is we worried about loose cannon for? Let the nigga do his time. Why do we have to keep bringing up the dead? Them niggas gone. Finito. Bye-bye. Don't drop the soap ass niggas. Them niggas is grass right now. Y'all making them seem like they some hell of a niggas. Loose cannon, you got your ass whooped. You went to the hole. You got some rest. You got back out. Nigga, line up. You ain't the first one to do that in jail. Ooh, he's so special. Take your ass to prison and go to the hole. And then I might think you like that. Cause you know regular ass fights in prison, you ain't going to the hole. Nah, you could be black and blue, looking like a baboon. You could come out the cell looking like Bosco. And I swear to God, they'll tell you, sign this marriage chrono, and you go right back to the yard. Now, if you don't do that, you might go to the hole, but it won't be long. They're going to transfer you to another prison. And then, when you go to that other prison, if niggas don't get on your ass ASAP, or you get another ass whooping, they gonna tell you, sign this marriage chrono. If you don't sign that marriage chrono, I think after the second, third time, your ass go to the hole. But you don't go to the hole easily in prison. And you can take that to the bank. Oh, drinking something a little different today. Y'all know me to be famous for drinking the clear. Now I'm gonna drink the Blut. You diggery? I'm drinking clear today. So you know, Charleston White, you better watch out.
And he spoke on those people named directly. That tweet said, he said black women. He did not say black women. He said those names specifically.
I don't know what that is, but I guess Bosco ain't said shit. Bosco ain't said a shit for a long time. You know Bosco, if he was really about trying to mark me out or say something about Neptune, you know what he could have did many months ago? Go on a big podcast with a couple of niggas that's from the hood and be like, hey, Neptune's a buster. Neptune's a bitch. We used to do this to him. No, he has fabrications by himself. Ain't nobody finna get up in front of the world and say, yeah, my big homie was a buster. And nigga be like, nah, Bosco, I'd rather slide with blood before I slide with you, nigga. Oh, the dead homies. Like, yeah, they know I'm gonna get it done. Bosco's gonna ha hee and tell jokes on the way. And that's my in the limit lifestyle. In the limit lifestyle. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah. And I ain't no young thug, nigga. I'm just telling you, they gonna tell you, in the limit, that's the lifestyle. Yeah, I ain't never been playing, nigga. I never was playing when I stepped on the football field with them cleats on, nigga. Nigga, I don't care. I was a running back. My dad used to be like, now you know that boy look like he about 8th grade and all y'all in 5th. So look, T, this what you do. Hell yeah, I had a coach with a coach. Yep. Oh yeah, Young Thug new songs? Trash can. He should have kept him out. Man, this nigga like damn near exposing the diary. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Thankful. Cause nigga, that right there was just more confessing on more confessing. So now rap bap, real rap bap is what these niggas doing today. They telling real stories involving real people, but when it comes to them, they lying. And the niggas that you see, now I'm learning, the niggas that you see with them in their entourage, all the way to Lil Durk, them is the niggas they bring around so the streets say they like that because they with the niggas that say this is my nigga. All it take is for you to get some money, get you an Airbnb, get you a mansion way down south or something, or way somewhere, and get all your niggas up in there that used to be like, you know what I mean? Like they used to be cleaning up the street sweeping. Yeah, we gonna put it in a nice YouTube form. This is Lil Durk, Young Thug, everybody. We already know, bruh. First off, Lil Durk, you could not have been doing those skits in the street because you was already rapping. And if you was in the streets, you know Chicago would have put a Band-Aid around that head because Lil Durk got dome. That nigga head like, that nigga got a head on him. And then he be looking like an owl. You ever look at Lil Durk? Like Lil Durk used to look like he's seen some shit since 2 years old. And you be like, Lil Durk, he be like, huh? Boys in the streets. Huh? Yeah, Lil Durk look like he been spooked since 2 years old, nigga. So what the fuck, nigga? That's why they surround all the hitters around him. So nobody can say nothing about him. Because when they say something about him, then the hitters that's around him gonna be like, so what you said, I'm hanging around a fake ass nigga? Duh. But y'all ain't gonna say it because he pay him. See what I mean? That's how it works. You don't even gotta be no truth to it. They just say it because they pay him. And now you wonder why all this information is coming out about your favorite rappers. Pillow talking. Oh, check this out. I ain't never been on no calls talking about no nigga or no other shit that's going on the streets on my visits. On the dead homies. LA County Jail, nigga, you only get 15 minutes visits and they've been waiting for 3-4 hours. And then when the phone come on, like you got 15 minutes, but when the phone come on, you got 10. Yeah, ask any real street nigga from LA that been to the Bounty Jail, nigga. When your girl come up there to visit you, it's a 2 to 3 hour wait to get on the phone for 15 fucking minutes. And then some of the 15 minutes is being spent while people are still going on your road. So that's why they bring pens and you take pencil and paper because you be on that phone talking and you ain't got no words. And then for 10 minutes, you're going to have a phone call. But they're going to write it down as if you had a 15-minute phone visit. Oh, it's a fact. Can't tell me nothing about it. Man, I didn't went to visit. We beat niggas up on the way. Nigga, I done been back with a whole nother crew of niggas and beat some niggas on the way back. You talk about LA County Jail is gang banging. And depending on the officers, they'll let it happen. Just as long as y'all, I done seen the police to where they let us squabble a nigga real quick and they'll be like, hey, my supervisor. And then everybody, like real shit. And everybody split back up to their walls and we get back to walking. Back to I done did that before. I done did that because as long as you respect that police officer that's in that LA County Jail and he seen what you did, he be like, oh yeah, them the gangsters. But hey, I let y'all get it up with each other. Like, hey man, I like seeing that shit. But do it. And you know why they like to see it? Because they rather see the fists than the guns. It be the OGs in there that say, man, I've been here 27 years. You're like, man, OG, why you ain't retired? Shit, man, it's the easiest job in the world, man. And half y'all, man, y'all came up in here so much, y'all damn near like my homies. He be like, fuck, nigga. Like, yo, homies, like, blood, you the police, nigga. Like, nigga, don't be saying, you be looking around like, blood, don't be saying that shit out loud. Like, dude, do we fuck with you like I fuck with you outside of this place? Nah, nigga, I'm just saying, nigga, I see you young niggas grow up. Nigga, it's 2 supervisors in there right now to this day in LA County Jail. See me when I was a fresh 18, and when they see me at 35, they said, Neptune. I was like, I think he's like Mr. Sergeant Banks or something like that. He's short, he right in intake. And he always got, and all the new jackets of the LA County Jail officers, it's like that regular, like matte color. He's so old, he got the old sheriff jackets, where it's like vinyl. It shine, like it got a shiny green. You can't even buy his shit no more. That shit is outdated. And the niggas still wear that from when I was in there at 19. That nigga see me in intake. He said, I know you from somewhere. I was like, huh? You don't know me? He said, yeah, man, I know you. I said, what's up? He said, where you from? I said, Inglewood. He's like, you a blood, huh? I was like, duh. He was like, I seen you before. You ain't been here in a long time. I was like, yeah, yeah, I ain't been here in like 10 plus years. He was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. You used to be doing stuff up in here. I said, yeah, I used to be fighting, me and the homie Baby Bogart. Baby Bogart? Oh, the one with the thing on his tape that we had to send to High Power way back in the day? Oh, yeah. What's your name again? I said, Neptune. He was like, oh, Neptune. The shorter one. The little buff nigga. We used to call you the little buff nigga. I was like, yeah, that's me, dog. Yeah, you know me, nigga. I was clean up like a motherfucker. I always been sturdy. I always was built. So when this nigga with the homies get, and I catch a nigga on the homies, oh nigga, my hit smack, nigga. I was sending niggas. Which way? This way. Boom. I don't care if he was ACDC from East Coast, and that was a big nigga. That was my celly at one time too in the county jail. He's like, Neptune, I heard you rock the nigga like you my size. I was like, yeah, nigga, I served. He was like, yeah, the homies told me you hit a nigga this way, you served a nigga this way. I was like, yeah, nigga, on the dead homies. He was like, on Q102, Q's. Nigga, I was like, Q's, QS. He was like, Q102. I was like, Queen Street. He like, Q's. We the only Q's up in this building. I felt like he was a homie from the hood. Nigga, ACDC. Ask about him. Or ECDC, ACDC, whatever they called it, the light-skinned nigga, tatted all up, facing a gang of charges. I don't know what he got because I went to the pen. But he was from the East Coast. Ask that nigga about me. Shit. They put some names out there like motherfucking Baby B Braids. We could put some names out there. Ask Fat Blood from PDL, Langs. On my mama. On the street, he's a skateboarder. You get at him like a skateboarder. I done seen this nigga beat the shit off a nigga with his fist and then start bashing him with the damn skateboard. And then I seen the nigga in the pen. And his own homies from his hood, because he was different, he used to be like, hell yeah, blood, I be skateboarding. Hell yeah, I do this and that. The nigga Lil Chip, told you, and Lil Gucci was there. Now everybody know Big Gucci from PDL. That's his daddy. Lil Gucci was in the pen with me. Then there was a nigga named Lil Chip. I know Big Chip, but he got killed downtown LA selling fake dope. See how I know what I'm talking about? So Big Chip got killed downtown in front of the Los Angeles Mission on the corner for selling fake dope. Chip was there. Lil Gucci was there. What's that other nigga from Squiggly Lanes with the chicken wing? I don't want to say the nigga name wrong, but I used to call him Chicken Wing. They know. Man, I didn't put some niggas down. Matter of fact, I didn't even put Lil Gucci down. Now I'm talking about it. Yeah, Lil Gucci from PDL, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. I had to pass the 2 phones, nigga, and we got down, nigga. And you way bigger than me, and I'll put you down. Remember, I was socking your ass out so much. I was socking this nigga out so much in the cell. I don't know how he did it, but he was backing up. This nigga foot touched the back of the stool in the cell. And then, before you know it, he took another step. This nigga was standing on the back of the table. And he was like squabbling down. And I was trying to squabble this nigga like this. Like, nigga, how you crawl backwards up the nigga on the dead homies? The homies was laughing at us. They was laughing at both of us, but I didn't know how Lil Gucci, what nigga, we squabbling. Just imagine, okay, imagine this toilet. Imagine this toilet, right? And we squabbling in that little ass cell. Now a cell is like as tight as a closet with some of y'all closet. So look, let's say this closet, right? Bam. So we squabbling in a cell like that, right? And me and Lil Gucci squabbling, and we in Wasco AR, dead homies. So we start squabbling, full fat, blood like a little bit taller than me, but still he in chin check distance. So nigga, that's a good fade to me. I don't care if you're a little taller, nigga. So let's get it, nigga. Don't matter. So boom, bam, boom, 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 boom. Like I said, I'm big body. I always go in last because I'm the biggest. Like I'm almost as big as the whole door thing when I get like buff. So nigga, I'm almost big as the door right now, nigga. All I need is about like 20, 30 more pounds, nigga. I'm in your ass. So nigga, we start getting it. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom. Blood walks. He going back, but this nigga step on the bench. Then he step on the table. So now he's squabbling me like this, and I'm squabbling the nigga like this. The homie's like, blood, the fight is over, blood. This shit is crazy. I ain't never seen no nigga do no shit like this. So then, before the homies open the door, like I said, I was He-Man. I grab blood. Woo. Boom, boom, boom. Slam blood on the bed, because push-ups is nothing up in there. I pick blood, Lil Gucci up. Slam blood on the bed. And then that's when Chicken Wing was like, blood. And then I think it was fresh from Villagetown Paru. Blood was like, don't hit the homie Neptune, blood. Don't jump the homie, blood. It's gonna get brazy in here on Paru. It's gonna get brazy in here, blood. Don't jump the homie Neptune, blood. I slammed the shit out. He was like, hold on, blood. Hold on, blood. Chicken away from Squiggly Legs. He was trying to help blood, though. Gucci was getting it, though. But, nigga, come on, man. This shit easy. But they'll tell you about me. I done flammed a couple ops. But when it come to the pen, the first, man, this is what I hate about the pen. In the county jail, you catch mostly all your enemies' fades. It don't really be no bloods unless they really hating on you. And if they really hating on you, that means you done punched out damn near anybody in there, and the homies done got at them while they going to court and telling them, why is the homie Neptune the only one fighting over there? We heard he fighting all the Crips. Like the last time I was in there at 35. Nigga, they told me, Yeah, man, my big homie, he said, man, why Neptune always catching the phase with the Crips? Blood ain't even young no more. On the dead homies, that's what they told him. They was like, Blood, he in there catching phase like he a young nigga. Blood, well, why is he catching more phase than young active niggas? Blood is a OG. Yeah. And that's when I beat up NBA Baba. NBA Youngboy, the last time I was in there, I beat up NBA Baba. The one that was shooting out the car for NBA Youngboy, smashed that nigga. That nigga NBA Baba was coming in there talking like he was like a Muslim African. He wasn't. When I met him, when he came in there, at first he told us his name, but he didn't tell us who he was. Dead homies. He came in there and he beat me. Blood hair was like real short. And when I came up in there, his goofy ass on the dead homies, this what he asked me. He said, "You a blood?" I said, "Yeah, why, what's up? Where you from?" He was like, "Oh, I'm from Louisiana," whatever he said. He said, "Yeah, I could just tell by the way you walked in. I knew you was a blood." Man, what kind of dick riding shit is that, nigga? Nigga gonna tell me when you walked up to the gate, nigga, I knew you was a blood. In the whole line, he just knew I was a blood. Why? Because I had red dreads? Oh, you thought I was a blood because I came to the county jail with red dreads. Damn, NBA Baba, you sure is smart. You must be one of them down south young boys. Your education ain't too good, huh? You dropped out in the third grades? That's be rightly kind to me. Sounds about right, partner. Yeah, NBA Baba, old ghetto ass, country ass, just like NBA Youngboy, just some country ass, dumb ass niggas. Oh, you can fight? Me too. Oh, you can shoot? Me too. Oh, you a young nigga? Well, I'm an old nigga. That mean I've been doing it before you, nigga. And I'll pancake. That means body slam your ass, flatline your ass, nigga. I'll pancake you, nigga. And I don't care if you my size or bigger, nigga. Come on, man. That's just like having a shorter or a littler or a bigger brother that ain't your size. Cause you know how the big brother sometimes don't be the biggest, the little brother be the biggest, and he still pay homage to the brother that ain't so tall. Yeah, that's me. And I'm talking about flu flam, my brothers. Blood brothers that be scaring other niggas in the street. That's why I don't be worried about nobody. What the fuck I be worried about a nigga for? I whoop niggas that's big that be scared of other niggas and they my blood, same mom and same dad, nigga. That's when you know you flu flams are out. Now, one thing I don't know about is the feds. But one thing I do know about, Loose Cannon needs to get off that phone. Loose Cannon, his booty hole was getting wet while he was sitting in the hole. He probably was writing down skits for him and Sharice when he get out the hole. Dead homies. Bet that. Who in this chat believe anything different? If you believe what I said, put a 1. If you don't believe what I said, put a 2. Do you believe, like I do, that this nigga Loose Cannon was writing skits while he was in the hole? Hey, and mental note to anyone else. Hey, have y'all been seeing Sharice wilding out on Instagram posts? Showing them titties, that booty? You ain't been seeing Sharice wilding out like she ain't married with children? Oh, if you ain't seen it, nigga, you tripping. Sharice has been showing smile teeth. Yep, you seen that pool picture with her ass cheeks hanging over the ledge? Oh, I forgot. Loose Cannon in jail. So she's back to Backpage. Oh yes, you know all that clout chasing Loose Coochie Drips used to do? Sweetie! Sweetie! Hey, do you know when he used to yell at the top of his lungs? Nobody was never home. Hey, ain't it a trip that Loose Cannon claimed to have all these Airbnbs before he left the streets? And now, when he first got in, what was he doing? Oh man, since y'all gonna use me and Brick Baby for content, y'all need to pay us. Why? Don't you run several Airbnbs? Oh, you did your lives in those Airbnbs. That's why nobody could hear you scream, sweetie, at the top of your bitch ass lungs. Yes. That's when you wanted to do lives and calling my phone on Instagram every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Before Loose Coochie Drips got locked up, he was calling Neptune the Goon. And you know who he wanted me to boop bop beam next on the internet world? He said, I already, look, listen, him and Wack, they said, I already did Munchie and Bosco. You know who was the blood next they wanted me to bash and stomp his head in the internet grass? Yours truly, Snoopy sassy ass. Yep. And I'm finna drop the new content, nigga. And that is the new content. Begging me to get Snoopy sassy ass next. And still to this day, I wonder why they chose me. But now, the more that I think about it, they got some of my homeboys that's older from the hood that work security with them. Oh, so you ask your security, hey, is Neptune really from Queens? They was like, yeah, blood, from Queen Street, blood. Like, no, for real, like, on Pyro, is Neptune from Queen Street? I know he did. And then Donut was like, the one that spit on Aaron the Plumber? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I know for sure Wack 100 went to Donut, the one that spit on Aaron the Plumber, and asked Donut, hey, is Neptune from your hood? And I know he said without even thinking, yeah, it ain't even no thinking, nigga. I know he was like, yeah, blood from the hood. Yeah, I know his sisters. I know his brothers. I know his sisters. I know his dad. I know his mom. I know where he live. He know where I live. He know my mama. He know my daddy. Hell yeah, nigga. And then his relatives is Mary, the singer. Take my shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise him. Yeah, Mary, the Christian singers on the Dead Homies. That's Donut's real aunties. Like, aunties, cousins, something like that. I remember when they was in the hood, when they was slim with the ass, I was like, damn, these bitches got ass. Now, them bitches wide as elephants. They still got ass, one of them do, but I'm talking about they big as elephants. Eating too many Sundays after service meals. You know, the only thing they feed you after church is spaghetti and chicken. Fried chicken, salad, and a piece of bread. Come on, man. Y'all been to church, man. Stop acting like you don't know. Nigga, I've been going to church since 2 months, not 2 years old, nigga. 2 months, nigga. And when I had the chance to fly at 18, you know what I did? Pew, gone. Never came back. I'm talking about pew, gone. Never wanted to go back. And the only time I ever went back is to be nice to mama. But the whole time I was in there, I was going back and forth outside, smoking cigarettes and smoking trees on the Dead Homie. Only thing I wasn't doing different was hitting up on the goddamn walls. You got me fucked up, nigga. All these church. Then I go to the bathroom, somebody getting plumbered. You know what I mean? The next thing you know, it's a choir singer and it's one of the praise team members. And the girls always come to the boys' bathroom. They don't never get caught in the girls' bathroom. They always come to the boys' bathroom because the boys don't give a fuck. So what's the difference? I might as well go to the hood and find one of the homies trying to scrape a bitch in an empty car or in an alley somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference? Church? Please. Church where? You niggas doing the same shit. Niggas doing the same shit. Nigga, I remember my dad used to go to church and we used to slide up there to pick up, we used to go to church early on Sundays, right? And my dad caught himself doing a good thing by picking up all the people without cars in the church van, right? To get them to church. Nigga, we get to the goddamn car, niggas, empty condom wrappers all up in there. And I'm talking about, nigga, I'm like 12, 13, 14 years old. And we talking about a church on Slauson and Fifth Ave, my nigga. That church was on Slauson and Fifth Ave. Dead homies, nigga, on my daddy rest in peace, nigga. Anyway, so yeah, nigga, we slide up there and shit. They be all old condom wrappers all in the church. And this is the 15-seater van. Nigga, I'm talking about me and my dad used to come with the Corona hookup, nigga. The mask and the gloves, nigga. I used to look at my dad like, you know, Dad, we don't even have this on my football van. And he was like, shut up and just help me. He knew when I used to shoot them little lugs at my dad while we was cleaning up shit for the church, he knew what I was getting at, but he didn't want to talk about it. I'd be like, Dad, you know the coach, if we did this on the football team and left a condom, you're not off the team, but he gonna make you sit a couple games. Depending on how nasty and disrespectful he thought you was with that van, your mark ass might be out for 2-3 games. And your stats is just like with me, not being on YouTube for 2 days going live, nigga, that's why they won't let me punch in 400-500 today. You know what I mean? I'm not getting 400-500 viewers this morning. Why? Because I've been gone for 2 days and I ain't been shaking the algorithm. You dig? That's what YouTube is about. If you ain't shaking them algorithms, you ain't finna go, you know, the likes, y'all hitting the likes like it's 110 people in here. Just like Aaron the Plumber used to say. Shout out Aaron the Plumber. I know that guy. But I know him for real, for real. Y'all think I'm cap, but I can show proof. Anyway, so yeah, just like I got 110 people in here. Just like he used to say. Man, I got 100 and some people in here and I got 20 likes. Come on, Budusky. Come on, Budusky. Come on, Budusky. A like, you know the only thing a like is gonna do to me is when people go straight to live right now, my face gonna pop up. Like, I'm going to be in the algorithm for anybody go to the live section. And then instead of those going screening down where you see the nigga with 5 people on there viewing, 6 people, 7 people, you know what I mean? Then it'll shoot me right on top. I'll be like Kai Cenat when you go, you know what I mean? It's just you got to hit the like button. Niggas be acting like you got to pull a robbery skit just to ask for a goddamn like button. Nigga, I ain't King AK-47. I ain't asking for no Cash App, no PayPals, no Venmo, no none of that. But niggas be stingy with the goddamn like. But they sure got a whole lot of comments. Dig that. Dig that. But like I said, y'all the same people that can't wait. Oh, here we go. Now we got somebody that want to talk about Munchie Can't See. Why would you even mention that, man? You know Munchie Can't See ain't spoke on Neptune one time. The only thing he said with Aunt Hefe, old Dirty Draw Slim, when they was on the Aunt Hefe live was Neptune? This exactly was it. Like the planet? Yeah, I think that's one of Wack characters. I think that's one of Wack setups. That's the only thing he ever said about me. He said he thought I was a plant by Wack. Nigga, I don't fuck with Wack. Nigga, that nigga ain't no real Paru, nigga. Nigga, do you know? Okay, Wack. Wack is like 2 generations above me because Donut worked for Ray J and Wack. See how I said rat so easily? So Donut worked for Ray J and Rat 100. Okay, so that's a generation. But Donut would be the little homie of Rat 100, which makes me 2 generations behind Wack. In my hood, I'm the 3rd generation. So it would be Wack, Donut, then me. In the hood, it's the big homies, Donut, then me. I'm the 3rd generation. You see, I always been a blood. So I'm always 3rd to where like, and so when it start the hood, them is the peace treaty. These are the peacemakers, the ones that started the hood, if they still alive. The generation above me, they was the ones to start tearing up shit for real, for real. The 3rd generation was, all right, blood, these is established. These is our enemies for sure. Like today, not from the beginning, today. And we gonna show you niggas where they be at, and we gonna show you how to hop out. And they take you maybe on two drills. After that, me, after the first one, man, I was already a football player. Where them niggas at? And don't just think, oh yeah, we just woke up in the morning like, man, I want to go get some niggas. No, that's not how that works. It's what? The homie got what? Where was he at? Like, so you talking about he gone. He ain't shot. He gone, right? Gone. They said who did it? Yep. Fushowski. And ain't no letting up for life. For life. So I don't even see how niggas do peace treaties to this day. I still don't understand it, and I'm 40 years old. Now, I'm the type of nigga at the hood meeting, I'm gonna be talking like a young nigga. Peace treaty? Nigga, hell no. We could peace treaty when the homie whoop-de-whoop get up out the dirt. As long as he in the dirt, nigga ain't no goddamn peace treaty. Nigga, fuck you and that peace treaty, nigga. Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that. Because why? This is my principle. If he laying for it, what if it was me? And y'all be talking about peace treaty, so that means I got cashed out for nothing? My life means nothing? Fuck you too. I wish I could dig the homie up and we fade all you niggas and put all you niggas off the hood just for saying peace treaty over this dead body. Nigga, you tripping. Just like people say, over my dead body. Hell yeah, over my dead body, nigga. I mean that literally, nigga. If he in the dirt and he part of my section and he part of my age group, nigga, I feel like I'm up in there since I'm walking, nigga, and more niggas gotta go, nigga. There ain't no motherfucking peace treaty, nigga. You pop a Glock, you make some blood shed, nigga, the blood, nigga, you turn the bloods up. Once the blood shed, you turn the bloods up, nigga. Nigga, ain't no, nigga, that's how I'm rocking, rolling, crashing, and banging drums, nigga. Nigga, we gonna have a mosh pit of this shit, nigga. We gonna make some sound up in this motherfucking city, nigga. Boom, 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 bing, bong, dong, ding, da, cash. Nigga, all that, nigga. And that means windows, tires busting, nigga, stop sign, ricochets, nigga, all that, nigga. Ding, bong, boom, dong, dong, crash. Crashing. Hell yeah. That's a for shit show fact. So I don't even know why you would call me a hood beat on a peace treaty. Oh, y'all the type of niggas ain't gonna call me. You know goddamn well what I'ma say. And I'm an OG homie. So you know I could kick over some candles at that motherfucker hood meeting. Whoever thought they was moving this way, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Hell no, nigga. And once I remind niggas, yeah, sometimes you gotta remind niggas of the niggas' mamas that they know too, that they seen crying. Nigga, I would say that. I wish I would see somebody let my mama cry like that and y'all talking about, nigga, it's over. Nigga, that nigga gone forever, ever. That shit goes forever, ever. Nigga. And I'm not promoting. This is what I say. The next generation don't gotta do that. That's our generation beef. The hood must continue. The young niggas gonna do their own stupid shit. I'm not saying carry the torch to the end of time until kingdom comes. No. You didn't grow up with him, so I don't even expect you to even slide for him like that because you don't know the man. And I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but he don't know you either. So what are we really talking about? Because to keep the gang shit going, that's dub. I rock out for the niggas that I had to play, you know, Led Zeppelin, hardcore rock and roll music to. I don't know, nigga. I was just rocking and rolling with my crew. I wasn't inheriting no big homie beefs. I didn't even know who they was actually beefing with. Cause we had so many big homies that was like 3 to 4 years older than us. They all was going their different ways and they just come back in different cars talking about, hey, blood, I got jumped by whoop-de-whoop. It was never no bloods though. They never came back to the hood and say got jumped by no bloods. Niggas would come back and say, oh yeah, I got jumped by the 190s. Blood, what was you doing, Carson? Blood, that's far as fuck. What? Oh yeah, I went with this bitch to a party. Oh yeah, well, your bitch ass lucky you didn't get smoked, blood. And it was 100 niggas. And your stupid ass told him where you was from, huh? Stupid ass nigga. You don't even know how to just keep walking. You ain't gotta say you ain't from nowhere. Just keep walking and ignore the niggas. Well, how you gonna fight 100 niggas? Some niggas do. I don't even know what that means. It don't even make sense. You're not earning no stripes. You just got punched on for no reason. Now we gotta go get some niggas. I know. You just don't know how to shut up sometimes. I know. If that's what I start doing, niggas is burnt out. You can't save some niggas from not drowning, bro. You could try the best that you can, but some niggas you can't saved from drowning. I'm sorry. The latest addition to the Don't Listen to Neptune crew, Lil Duke. In the past 30 days, Lil Duke. And the cold part is you older than me. And I had to tell you how to move. And then when you didn't listen to me, you got scraped off the planet Earth because of Bosco. Bosco is still living his bum life. He ain't got a best life because he's still mixing up Kool-Aid drinks. That nigga ain't got no bread. Bosco got bread from the motherfucking reduced bread section cart at Food for Less. Bosco ain't never walked into a mansion unless it was Airbnb and called it home. Mind you, y'all got the nerve to call this nigga Costco the Custer a celebrity. Doing what? What does this man do? What does Munchie B do to entertain? But talk about everybody that know for a fact about him. What's the deal? What's the deal? See, y'all don't want, it's for some reason, y'all don't want to believe the Munchie shit. I guess he played it off cool for a lot of y'all. Where y'all be thinking like, yeah, Munchie ain't did that. Man, I be seeing that nigga where he be leaning in his chair. And I seen him like recently, I was just scamming through for the past 2 days. And he had a couple of people on his podcast. He was talking about something. And I know when he put like some food down or a drink and he was trying to fix the table, the princess, whatever, that's how blind he was. She had to move stuff over so he could put down what he was trying to put down because he couldn't see it. Dead homies. She was say I'm Munchie. She was sitting to this side of him. And then there was like some other people on his left-hand side. And all I know is when he tried to set something back on the table and it wasn't fitting right under that microphone, she grabbed it and set it right for him. That nigga blind, nigga. That nigga blind, nigga. But like I said, the internet gonna only do him so bad because they know him. But the niggas that can get up on him, he ain't gonna have no words for him. Just like I said, Munchie B talk all that shit and he going to medical. Just like when he got out of county jail this time, he talking about shout out to OG homie or shout out to O. Yeah, nigga, you a retired vet building, nigga. Fuck you mean? Nigga, you say them names, nigga, them is the few names that was really from the set. And they still there this day. Hear my dogs back there squabbling? Early in the morning, Rottweilers out there squabbling. But yeah, Utah in the building for sure. Hey, you the first person from Utah that I heard in here from the beginning. Yeah, I ain't never had nobody introduce themselves as Utah. I done had Sweden. I done had Korea. I done had Indonesia. I done had Germany. I done had Thailand. I done had Brazil. I done had Philly, New York, Mississippi, Georgia. And you know what? I've been thinking too, a lot of trolls that used to be in my chat a lot from 40s when I did that segment about 4 extra, I must have hit them niggas where it hurt. Cause them niggas used to be in my chat. But now that I think, if they the same dumbass niggas that I remember back in the day, they dumbasses in the county jail. And they dumbasses probably looking for me in the county jail with they dumbass. Sorry, buddy. Won't be there no time soon. Belize? I had a Belize in here? Yeah, I had a whole lot of people up in here though. But like I said, man, you know, America, it's up in the air, man, to where we finna go. You got the president going through state to state telling niggas to go home. That's the essence of the armed guard going through everybody's hood right now with Donald Trump. To tell grown men and women to go home and keep this illegal shit in the privacy of your own home. You mean to tell me you have to have parents of the streets to parent the streets of the gang members to make them go home so the RIPs in the streets go down? Yeah, okay. Like I said, Mr. Kirk, it's a cold way he went out. And what I think can say is about that politician is a lot of people say he was talking crazy about the black community. I never heard none. I was looking for it too. A lot of people say he said racist stuff and this, and that. But you know what? Just like I always say, when the world sees somebody rest in peace with a white sheet over him, the first thing they want to start saying is how, you know, he didn't bang or he didn't do this. He was a good kid. But then if he did have a bad side to him, they don't believe that the bad he was doing was going to catch up to him. They believe like he was just supposed to keep going. Well, I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, politician. The headlines in the LA KCAL 9 was like politician. So it was said politician, bro. So I don't know what you on. You might know more than me. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it said politician in LA news. And then I've never told nobody to just be some kind of activist and be right up under Donald Trump. Donald Trump doesn't need an activist around him. He deactivates shit. He don't need an activist. So, you know, but like I said, you know, this is YouTube. Everybody got their own brains, but I went to college too, and I ain't a dummy. But I be hearing niggas say what they say. That's why I said you can't be a YouTuber unless you got thick skin, because it ain't for you. It ain't for you. And you got to stay coming with it, because if you don't, then you're going to be dropped out the algorithm. I don't even know what I be doing. I just be saying what I say, do a short, and boom, 39,000 views. Boom. Or it might be like 20-something, 300. I don't know what it do. I got good days where I get, you know, some days when you be shooting ball, even if you're the best baller, you know, them some days when you go out there and you're like, yeah, I'm finna go out and play ball today. And you start shooting your shot and you just be like, today ain't my day, nigga. Look at my shot score. Like, nigga, I'm missing more than I'm winning. That's the thing about YouTube. You got to keep going. Cause the way I be whacking them overhead, I'm past what's that thing, that feeling of where you trying to figure out if this is for you or not. Nigga, I got so many thousands upon thousands of views that I could look at some of my ops. They ain't even got them views on the regular. They don't got them views on the regular. And I'm doing lives. These niggas is doing real videos where they cutting out, editing, cutting out, editing, cutting out, editing. Nigga, I'm live. Ain't no editing, nigga. I am a stand-up. If it was a comedian, I'm a stand-up comedian. Period. That's why I get more views than you, because I don't be stuttering, and I could pop off to something because I know a little bit of something about everything. Or if I don't, nigga, I'm all the way out. Be like, oh, no, I don't know nothing about that. And I say it with confidence, just like a fade. Nah, I don't know nothing about that, nigga. Like, you know? I ain't never been sitting up and nigga told me, hey, man, you from Whoop-de-Whoop? Oh, yeah, we got to get down. Nah, I'm cool. And go back to sleep. Never in my life, nigga. Never in my life, nigga. I always took every day of my life like my dad was watching me and he wasn't even in the air yet. Man, what? As long as I even think, man, if my dad heard me hear this nigga say this to me, man, he'd be like, get your ass up. You better squabble that boy down. I got a water for you when you done, type shit. Real shit. He was fighting. Gun, he'll be like, get your dumb ass in the house. You ain't going out there with them boys. Yeah, hell yeah, he would have told me that. Fighting, my dad want to see it himself. In our front yard with our grass. As a baby growing up, I used to hate when my dad did that. But then when he did that the first time, and he took me to he took us to Toys R Us. Me and some other nigga, man. He was another nigga at the church, another black nigga. My dad took us, yeah, for sure. Usually be brown. Usually be Hennessy, Parmesan. Nigga, I drink all that shit. Nigga, I'm an old nigga. Today, I feel like clear. Yesterday, it was tequila, 1800. That shit gone. It was a birthday party yesterday. That's why That's why I went on YouTube. I was, but you know, parties always come with music. So why, you know what I mean? They'll demonetize shit like that. You go, you start playing music in the background, like Charleston White. The only thing I could do is play it, and then as soon as I upload it, I gotta delete it. Because if I keep it up, I'm gonna get all kind of little bullshit ass strikes, and we can't play this. It's pretty much like you wasted your time. Yeah, but you know, you can't tell hood niggas that. You know, they don't want to get out the hood. They ain't got no vision. They follow the leader ass niggas. That's why I said in my last live, I said, don't you understand that the new generation of young niggas, these niggas like to sit up on each other's laps while they play Call of Duty. Last night, when they was playing that boxing shit, they was playing Crawford versus Canal. Cause you know the fight today. Yeah, we gonna have a fight at our house tonight. But these niggas was playing that last night. And I'm talking about betting all in the living room and all this shit. I'm talking about them niggas was betting in the living room till I went to sleep last night, gang. I'm talking about up late. Oh, okay. See, yeah. So yeah. So he's smart about it. But you know who be stealing the shit out of Charleston White content, making a platform for itself? That nigga Stingy K. This is what he does. He will steal whatever content he can that don't have the music and say a couple words after, yeah, you know, Charleston White today was cutting up and woo. I'm like, what? Nigga. That's the laziest way you can make money on YouTube. I ain't mad at him. Yeah. Stingy K, I don't see him talk about nobody else. Charleston White. I be like, God damn, ain't nothing on YouTube. That's what I said. I was off for the past 2 days. YouTube was weak. Everybody talking about, I don't want to talk about Thug no more, man. Like, that's what I said, you know, I got to probably start punching in on some different genres and start talking about different stuff because, YouTube and in my genre, niggas going back to resorting to fucking, these niggas resorting to loose cannon, content. Loose cannon ain't no content, nigga. Brick Baby ain't no content, nigga. The only content I got for them niggas is don't drop the soap, nigga. That's the content I got for Brick Baby and all them niggas in jail. Nigga, don't drop the soap, nigga. This nigga loose cannon, booty hole, burning, fresh out of the motherfucking hole. I bet you this nigga, as soon as this nigga loose cannon got back to the dorm with his shit in his hand, then he was like, hey, who got next on the phone? Yeah, man, this call right now finna go viral. That's what he doing, nigga. I don't even know how jail niggas is. It did. All you gotta do, just like the streets, is have a little money on. Have you a little money on. Niggas will forgive your snitchery. Why? Because the streets don't see him fucking with you. I see everybody reheating this shit. I done seen, who else I seen? Compton Rick Rock. And if you notice, on YouTube, ain't nobody been getting no big numbers. Like, for these past couple days, ain't nobody been getting no big numbers. I didn't watch a couple of podcasters in LA flop. Like, they gotta, like, for me to say they flop, they under 10K. Because, nigga, you got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Remember, you got the plaque. So when you get the plaque, niggas be showing their plaques, you know what I mean? Like they first time achieving something in life because they didn't go get that GED or that diploma in life. So everybody be happy. They be taking their little picture with the YouTube sign. Looking stupid as a motherfucker. Just like that goofy ass 8th grade picture you took, nigga, when you was graduating, you had that missing tooth. Goofy as a motherfucker. I'm talking about, man, I know some family members that I live with. We'll just put it like that. Because I got a spot with them and I got a spot without them. And when I woke up yesterday, I was without them. Put it like that. I would have showed y'all the backyard, the backyard looked totally different. Nigga, that grass done grew since about three rains of the monsoon. Man, my backyard, I'm low-key scared. Ain't no lawnmower finna do nothing. You have to cut with the weed whacker. And I will be getting those rubber boots because I don't fuck with snakes. I don't fuck with young thuggas, and I don't fuck with the snake, the cobras. I don't fuck with snakes. I so don't fuck with snakes, I'm not gonna let my dog get fucked up by a snake. That's how high the grass got. I went, I couldn't even see my own pond. That's how much grass it grew. I was like, ooh wee. So, sometime this week, or the beginning of next week, y'all gonna see me go back to the other pad. And I'm gonna give y'all it's gonna be a lawnmower type segment. You know, you ever seen them people make over them yards, and you see this white boy knock on the door, and he go to a house that got all these high ass shrubs. You could barely see the corner. Shit crawling all over they front gate of their home, and you could just tell somebody ain't been up on their landscape. Yep, that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna take a picture. I ain't gonna even lie, nigga, the backyard so big, it's gonna take us about 3 days. It's gonna have to be sectioned. It's gonna have to be divided in 3, even with 2 people, because it's too big. My backyard is huge. And now, all the grass done grew. Oh wait. So, hell yeah, I'ma just I'ma officially pop the GoPro out, take it out the box and the plastic stand that it's on, and I'ma give me a little stand and I'ma just record. And then, like I said, I'ma upload it, and it's just gonna be in fast forward. You're just gonna see us moving like this and shit like that. Yeah, that type shit. You gonna see it, they can do some straight back in the day movie shit, just type shit, you feel me? You already know. Nigga, oh my mama, nigga, we gonna knock that bitch down. Then, like I said, it's the upkeep. The front yard we've been doing that shit, but that backyard, ooh, it's a job. But we gotta do it. And like I said, nigga, it's so much animals back where I live, nigga, shit, hell no, I ain't finna have my motherfucking dogs running around. I don't trust it. Because if and they said it's cobras out, it's king cobras out here. Like, it's a lot of different stories on how Georgia have these different animals here. Oh, that's a whole segment. Anybody from Georgia, if you in the chat, tell me if I'm lying. You know, they got Irish poison ivy that was brought out here with the Irish back in slavery days. That's why it's poison ivy that be growing in your yard. It's certain animals like snakes that was brought out here when people around slavery, that people was coming from the other countries with these animals on their plantations. What else? Spiders. Shout out, okay. Shout out, I don't know if it's NC or SC, but one of the C's is up in here. Yeah. Just like, man, they got they got rodents here. I think it's like wild boar or something that came with somebody else from another country. And for sure, India brought the king cobras to Georgia. So you could find a king cobra, poisonous king cobra, out here in Georgia because of the Indians that came out here fucking with the slave masters and left shit. And then you got the other places where, you know, back in time when they was stealing people's homes and stuff like that, if they seen stuff like that, they'll probably break it, let them go or whatever. And then you know what that did? Populated a state that should have never seen this animal. Yep. I think they got rats. It's rats or mice. It's all type of stuff out here. And I'm telling you, I'm scared of my own backyard. That shit worse than LA streets. At least I can see niggas coming. When you got a backyard where you can't see nothing coming, hell yeah, I'm scared, nigga. I'm cool. I'm cool. Nigga, I'll be fucking around with animals and stuff like that that would bite me. And then I might just be like, oh, something bit me. Just like another grown man would do. Like, oh, damn, that motherfucker bit me. And then you go knock his head off with a shovel. And then 30 minutes later, you're like, oh, I'm feeling woozy. I wouldn't know the difference of the snakes. You feel me? Like, Yeah, like man, it's a lot of shit that happened in America that we still feel today, but people don't talk about. Now, if them people back in the day were still alive, they'll be like, "Oh, we know why this and that because when them settlers came out here, we would have a whole history. Why the only history book is the history book we got in school? It's a whole lot of eyes that sing history besides that one history book that's in your school." Just like they say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one history book, manak. There's more, just like it's more than one Bible. Then I got the deep thought, and when I was thinking about what I thought, when I thought it, I was like, look, wait, if Moses had two sons, and one of them turned Muslim and started the Muslim faith, then the other son started the Christian faith. That sounds like some bullshit. Because they came from one household and one teaching. Where the bullshit start? Oh, I know a couple of brothers that don't see eye to eye these days too. And they're the type of niggas that start their own different churches too. So what's the difference? Oh, it's some bullshit in the game. Right when one went Muslim and right when one went Christian, that's where it all changed. And that was the first tricky dance move, as Draco would say. That would be the first tricky dance moves known to whatever faith you in. But the first tricky dance move of getting the nigga off planet Earth, Cain and Abel. Once again, brothers. Have you ever thought about that? The major collisions in life's problems we have today started with two brothers. Not a op. Same mama, same dada. The worst things that happen to our existence. One started Christianity. One started the Muslim faith. One was the first to put a human being off planet Earth. Brothers. So now you gotta see, if they told you that in the Bible, this nigga said, brush my teeth. Wow. Say, I hear you, bro. But you must be late, cause I been did that. Yo ass just woke up with your mush mouth and the motherfucking bugs and critters falling in between your teeth, like Jafar off Aladdin. Nigga, if you ever seen that, you the type of nigga that talk about another nigga because they handle your mark ass business. So don't put your shit off on me because you didn't do what you was supposed to do. You bitch. Anyways, yeah, I know. But it is what it is. So that's what started every beef, brothers. And they started Christian and Muslim faith with everybody. And them are the two deepest religions. And I wonder why is that? And they all came from the same house, same teaching, same everything. But like I said, with the two brothers was the first rest in peace we known the man. Brothers. And everybody talking about my brother. On folding them gray, my brother. Yeah, well, just like in the Bible, it shows y'all long ago, your brother will backdoor you. Your brother will lie to mom and dad and say he didn't offer you. Your brother will go and tell God he didn't do it when God seen everything. Stupid YN. Now, when these dudes so-called try to call themselves going to war with Trump when he get to Chicago, I can't wait. That's what I'm waiting for, a commentary. Like right now, the little Kirk dude, I don't know, man. They say he said a lot of bad stuff about black people, but I ain't seen it. I ain't seen none of it. they said everything supposed to be on Twitter and stuff like that. I don't be on Twitter. I got a Twitter space, but I don't be on Twitter. I probably been having Twitter for like 3-4 years. Let me keep it G with you. I probably got on Twitter 10 times in 3 years on the dead homies. And the only reason why I say 10 times because most of it was recent because I was trying to look up certain stuff that I couldn't find on YouTube. So I'll go to Reddit and I'll go to Twitter because Twitter gonna show some real videos and stuff like that. Just like they did Indian Red Boy when he first got RIP. Man, them people showed Indian Red Boy getting hit in the head with that pistol like what 8 to 10 times. Man, they was showing graphic like live footage of him getting knocked down. I was like, that's disrespectful, man. That shit was to a level where I was like, damn, nigga. Like, if you ain't seen this, you just must be up under a rock. Cause that shit was just flooding. Like, people was resending they was sharing. Like, I couldn't help but see it. And then when I got it, it wasn't even an hour old. I want to say like less than 38 minutes. I want to say less than a half an hour. Cause when I got that, it was fresh. And yeah, Capone in jail. Capone got like 12 years. Yeah, Capone in prison. Capone got like 8 to 12 years. That's why you ain't seen him. Yep. And then, like I said, once you get to the Matrix, prison and jail is the Matrix. You feel me? And shit, you know, nigga might not be on one of the best of yards. So when the nigga get there, straight riots, depending on what he did, you know what I mean? He probably went to the hole. Some homies get caught with the burners. You know, some homies just don't know no better where, you know, they didn't know how to smash a burner in the ground. You know what I mean? Just like, because they're going to make you lay on the ground proned out for a long time. Yeah. But that's the whole point of making them do time, right? They make you do time when you young. That's why I'm glad I got all my years out the way when I was young. For real. I got all my time out when I was young. Then I went back. And then I got out when I was like 28. You know, like, yeah, 28, finna be 29. Then I was out there a little bit. And then I went to jail for a couple of months. I went to fire camp. I got out. I had my son, and I went to jail one more time. And that was it. But it wasn't no long periods, but it was like 2 years, 3 years, some shit like that. After that, when I had came back from like started to when the last time I came, I was like, man, prison different. Niggas weird up in here. Niggas was really weird. It was really weird. I never was used to everybody sitting on each other's bed, being up in the cell like hella deep to where you walk in the cell, you like, God damn, it's hot in this motherfucker. Like, nigga, y'all all, I was looking for you and you. Like, you be going around the yard looking for niggas and they all in one cell. Packed like sardines, packed like oysters in a can. Top of the morning. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock. Damn, it's barely 5 o'clock in LA right now. Sheesh. Damn, LA, y'all gotta wake up. LA, I've been on like an hour already. So that means I was up 4 o'clock y'all time. That's what give me the views too in a day. Being up early. A lot of people, if they fuck with you, they gonna watch you first just cause you up early like K-Cal9. That's why I stay getting up early. I always been winning like that. Even when I was young in the hood, if I get up early, you just never know. Somebody walk up into you and be like, hey man, let me get 100. You be like, hell yeah, hold on. You might just go back and be like, depending on how old you is, like say if I was 12 or 13 and that happened, I'd be like, yeah, I'm chilling for the day. For real. And then I think that used to help me let the other homies move around. Cause I wasn't never greedy. I could have stayed there, kept going, but I always like, nah, I'm gonna chill out today. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this grass for pops and shit like that. Go ahead and get this other money, and then you know, do whatever I was doing. Or go buy some clothes or do whatever goofy shit I'm gonna do. Drive around LA, know where to go, in a motherfucking Cutlass on triple gold D's, just driving around doing dumb shit. Had motherfucking red Indian and LA hats all in the back window where somebody didn't even have to ask. They just drive up and start blazing. That's how it was. Now, absolutely not. Nigga, I'm not doing all that in my window. Nigga, you crazy? Shit ain't no telling who I got in the whip. You know what I mean? And then when you young, you ain't got no family, you ain't got no kids that you gotta be mindful of. You know what I mean? You still a kid, so real shit. Yeah, that's why I do it early. But like I said, I will always forever tell on myself, I'm gonna let you know how YouTube go. I'm gonna let you know when it's up, when it's down. Cause you already see I go up and then it go down. But it's all in algorithm. All in algorithm. Like when I get like shorts and they go like 30,000, 40,000 views, all of a sudden YouTube is like it's all like Matrix, to where if your name pop up so many times, they'll automatically put you up. And then when people get on YouTube from whatever side of the country, they'll just see you and they make people tune in. They like you, they hottest. Like it's not them, it's just the AI. The AI automatically does that. As well as the AI, when you upload your content, the AI is the one that takes forever. Like, oh, you know, I had a live from my end that kept saying processing. It was processing for it was over 24 hours. It was well over 24 hours to where I couldn't even see if it was gonna upload. And usually when it do that, I get something from YouTube on my email that says, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 you can't do this, and that. And usually I'll go to my YouTube, and if I can't get on, then I gotta take a questionnaire. Other than that, they'll be like, oh, it's restricted to woo, woo, woo. My shit was being reviewed for almost 2 days on my last live. And I was less than 2K views. I was less than 2K views. And these niggas was AI was on my shit. But they must have heard what I said. But you have to, when I say shit, I'll say like, you know, this is YouTube purposes only, woo, woo, woo. I know if I wasn't saying shit like that, like the shit I do now, nigga, they would have tried to strike me or had to take a quiz or, yeah, you have to know how to use YouTube right now because that AI is very, very good. It was over a day and a half. It was more than 36 hours. And I like even yesterday, I knew that I had uploaded it way over. Like, nigga, I'm talking about yesterday evening. I'm going on my phone and I'm like, why the fuck does my upload still say processing? But then the processing, like, it's like these little blue bars and it starts eating up this gray part of the screen. So the more blue that's eating up the gray, that's how the processing is going, like like how far you are. Man, my shit was all the way blue. At the end of the day, it was all the way blue. When I checked it the next day in the evening, it was all the way blue. And I was like, what the fuck this shit stay processing for? When I wake up this morning, now it went through process. That was only like 2K views. But it's just what it is. And it's another thing too. When they take a long time processing your shit, somebody in your chat has reported or something like that. I'm learning that shit too. Some people do it on accident. Some people do it on purpose. But, I mean, I don't know if it's stopping from y'all end from seeing my video. But from my end, I can't see, like, it'll tell me, like, monetize, don't monetize. I press that button. But other than that, yeah. So, you know. But I know I got a lot of haters. I've been having a lot of haters since I got on the Spider-Loc show. Right when I got on Spider-Loc, I immediately got haters. And like I said, I'm just being honest. I always tell on myself. When I got on the internet, I didn't know nothing about nobody. All I knew is what I was seeing on the internet, they had these names on the street from my section. Mind you, I was not an internet nigga. Now, not to say when I got on YouTube, I was like, who's this? I'll hear a little something, but I didn't know niggas. Did not know Munchie B was on here. On the dead homies, I didn't know Munchie B was on here, but he ain't even Munchie B. He little Munchie B. That nigga's not Munchie B. Munchie B wouldn't even have his name if his brother that I grew up with didn't. We gave that nigga that name, nigga. That's an 84 baby name, nigga. They be like, my dad used to grab me by the back of my head, and when I was like 1 or 2 years old, when I thought I was a grown man, you know what this nigga used to tell me? Get over here, little munchkin, and grab this gallon of water. At 2 years old, I was grabbing gallons of water, and I had to take them in the house with the groceries. It wasn't no, nigga, you ain't no special ass nigga. You finna be a boy since day one. And like I said, I always was built. I never been a skinny nigga. Even when I got skinny, I was cut up, but I never, no, nigga. I never Bruce Lee karate body. I had I ain't had a 6-pack. I always had like a 4-pack. For some reason, my genetics won't even let me go down to skinny man. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know about the rest of you niggas, but I'm African in a motherfucker. I'm Nigerian, nigga, for real, for real. I have never, even in my baby pictures, when I'm doing stuff like this, nigga, I have muscles. I was not no little nigga, no days. I don't even know how to get little. Unless I gotta try the drugs that the downtown LA popular for. Cause all them niggas on them see-through glass slippers. Man, your favorite OG homie slide down there. Be slide down there and just fucking with weird ass. Man, it's a whole, if y'all think Figaro is something, go downtown LA. If you think Figaro had an indictment, wait till they do a RICO in downtown LA. Boy, that shit gonna blow you niggas out your mind. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bed downtown LA that got a mattress full of money, but on the outside is rats and roaches. Dead homies, this is a fact. This is a fact. I used to serve down there. Do you know the most average, regular looking ass OG that walks by you every day with ashy Pro Club t-shirts and Dickie jeans and them plaid swap meet, Inglewood swap meet, Slauson swap meet, motherfucking Mexico from plaid motherfucking tablecloth ass jeans and shorts with the pockets on the side? The nigga that look like a regular nigga, millionaire. It's a nigga down there. I don't know exactly where he was from because he never told me. But I used to pass by this dude standing in front of this apartment building day after day for years. Didn't know this man was a millionaire and had everybody working for him. And he knew I was serving. He'd be like, hey, man, you getting your money today? And I was flipping an ounce every day by myself. Dubs, dimes. Yeah. Yes, all day. And I'm talking about dubs and dimes. I ain't showing no love. I'll give you some crumbs, but I wasn't showing no love. Because it was already fire. So, yeah, man, he'll see me get stuff from the liquor store, bam, 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 bam. Next thing you know, nigga dead. Natural causes. Couldn't find out, everybody like, you didn't know he was a millionaire? Nah. Damn, I thought everybody knew. Nah, nigga, I've been over here around like 13 years. Since I was little, nigga, I always bound. If I ever think like it's slow motion in my hood, nigga, I used to get on the blue line, green line, or whatever them trains was, and get out right there on 6th and St. Julian and get the pop in it. And I would sell out. Why? Because I always see somebody back in the day, as long as I get to walking around, I'm going to recognize somebody because, nigga, it's too many people that just lays down there forever. They just want to be down there. It's not that they can't get out. They don't want to. It's easy access. It's different females, and it's something new every day. Everybody, and there's always somebody getting out of jail. girls and boys. So it's just that's why downtown LA is so popping, because they get filters of a girl that get out and she want to try a drug, and then the drug got her, and then she thick, she fresh out, so everybody starts smashing her because now she need to keep up with the high. She was supposed to check into this halfway house, she didn't make it. Some people end up, getting caught in zombie land for a while. Some people it's a couple days, and some people didn't caught, different type of diseases because they were just down there funning, and then they ain't know all these dudes and doing stuff to them while they was knocked out high, and them dudes down there take advantage of that, and there's no politics, and it's a lot that goes down downtown LA. And that's why you see a old nigga getting a thick young bitch down there. She fresh out of jail, and you know what? She wanted a smoke of the goddamn drug. Do you know it's females from Nebraska, Milwaukee? I done heard all the stories down there. I used to tell her, how the fuck? Like, you talk different, walk different, you act like a regular white girl. You the police? No, honestly, everybody keeps asking me that. I was supposed to come down here and this and that. And, I got into it with my boyfriend, so he kicked me out and I got stuck. And man, now I didn't have nowhere to go. So, these people were nice to me. And, oh, these people were nice to you. It told you to come up in a tent. Yeah, and they had some place to stay, and they have these free showers around here. Yeah, I know about the free showers, but I ain't going. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I ain't. Yeah, free showers. So that's what made you stay? Real shit. And they be stuck, and they become, stuff they ain't supposed to be, and then some catch their life back. And then they get back on track. But for the most part, nope. And why I keep going? Police don't fuck with nobody. The only people they fuck with is the people that the community has told on. If the police was to swarm any block from one end to the other, where nobody could leave, nothing. Stay in your areas. Don't move around, just like jail. Stay in your area where you live. You know how many people get caught with drugs? I wonder why they ain't never did that. I seen them walk by, but I never seen them walk by a tent where it wasn't nobody hanging out and go up in there. If they don't see you, even if you in there, they don't go out their way to go in your tent and fuck with you to see what you're doing. All you got to do is don't make eye contact, and you have no face to voice. I done heard them talk shit to them like, boom, hey, somebody alive up in there? Yeah, you were alive. And they leave. And then they'll go to the next one, make eye contact, think the dude doing tricky dance moves, and be all up in his tent. All you had to do is not be there, and it would never win your tent and caught you. That's why I said, downtown LA is a whole nother story. But one thing I can't do, because I thought about doing documentaries, I can't go down there. They think I'm rich. Yep. And then when they see me, they're going to automatically, I don't want to be on camera while these niggas asking me for drugs. Because I ain't been down there in years. So since I ain't been downtown LA in years, they like when I left, I used to do Feed the Birds. That means at 6 a.m. before when the police start their new shift, whatever crumbs I had in the back of an ounce or however many ounces I sold, I would tell everybody put their hands out and line up. And on my mama, I just do with the bag. It's a see-through sandwich bag, and I do all the way down the line. And then some people get big clumps, some people get dust, but whatever it is, they know how to make it work. They know how to remelt it, whatever the fuck they be doing. And they be like, oh man, hey man, I'm gonna get something from you later. And then when I come back the next day, hell yeah, they looking for me. So it was like I was giving them a tester without, because I wasn't finna go home and re-rock. That wasn't I don't like doing that shit. I did it a couple times though, being high and drunk, driving around in the Hoovers, fucking with Smudley. I was hopping out the motherfucking truck, nigga, and I end up dropping a whole ounce and went into one of the Hoover's liquor store. So then, nigga, this what happened. So nigga, I get back in the whip and I drive back in. I think I had a Tahoe back then. I get back in the Tahoe and I drive out. This is a two-door Tahoe, like way back. So bam. So then we get back to the 9-4s. I'm like, hey man, where's that big ass ounce I just got from your big homie? He was like, man, you had it somewhere. So nigga, I'm like, man, we gotta find that shit. You know where we found it? Right where I parked. The same Ziploc baggie, but I ran over the whole ounce. All you seen was my tire tracks in the whole ounce. That nigga Smully was like, well, I guess today you gotta learn how to cook dope, right? I was like, hell yeah, nigga, this is a whole ounce. He was like, well, it ain't done. He was like, everything's still in the bag. It ain't ripped or nothing. It just tire marks in that. That shit was a stiff, flat, paste tire mark. Nigga, it was nigga. If you sold that to somebody, they would have thought you was, I heard of flat dope though. The Cubans was selling that downtown LA. They was selling flat dope. I guess it ain't telling, right? He dead, right? So he just died like 2 years ago, so I could speak on it. A nigga named Doggy Dog. Nigga Doggy Dog used to be on 7th and San Pedro. And he used to wear a security guard jacket, but he wasn't no security. But he an old nigga. And he used to have a flat top, high like Blade. Like y'all seen the movie Blade? He used to have it high top. And then on his fade down here, he used to say Doggy Dog or some kind of dog. Like it was like whoever did his haircuts, it had something to do with dog on it. It always said dog something with some designs. Old nigga like Blade. And he's strong as a motherfucker. Short nigga, buff nigga, strong nigga. So, yeah, that nigga Doggy Dog, that nigga down there, he was selling flat dope. And he was Cuban. The Cubans is still there on that corner to this day. The Cubans have been on that corner since I was 12 years old. Right at the end of that corner is a check cashing place. I remember 2 times in my existence, one time with the bounty hunters, one time with the Swans, where they wanted to press the Cubans for that area. I'm glad it never went nowhere, but them Cubans was not finna go nowhere. They had it established. Nigga, that's the blood area down there. And we all know that. They said, we so good with what we doing, we don't even walk through y'all street. Just so we won't get a sale or somebody that want to fuck with us from being down here. It's real shit. And we thought about it. Nigga, I ain't never seen no Cuban walk down there. We didn't even notice it, but you never see them walk down. We walk down their streets. Do whatever, you know, LA blood niggas ain't going by no motherfucking Cuban code. But they had their shit so tight that the big homies at that time, they was like, you know what, you fucking right. And I'm glad I grew up with that era because, you know, these young niggas over there, nigga, fuck that, nigga, we finna make this a set, just unnecessary shit. But when they told the big homies that, I thought about it too, because I be there. I was there like every day, going home to Inglewood, getting on my motherfucking train and shit, and go home to Inglewood. And them niggas did not come down our block. And we used to walk all through there, be selling shit all through cigarettes. The same shit they selling, they ain't never said nothing. This was true. Because we know a couple of homies that don't give a fuck. They'll be fresh out of jail and they trying to get all the money and I didn't hear them tell the Cubans, I'll beat your ass, blood. Woo, you don't want to fuck with the blood. And they'll listen, but you know what I mean? Like, I ain't never seen, I seen they people get out the way. But they never had no problems with the Bloods. I don't know how active they is right now, but Doggy Dog, he went out, he actually got a job when he died. He had a job at this store on that corner where they be at right now. They sell all the Muslim oil, the incense and stuff like that, right? Well, Doggy Dog had, it's like a restaurant or like a mini mart where they got food in there and they sell little mini mart shit. And they said a young nigga went up in there and tried to steal a gang of shit. And Doggy Dog got down on him like, hey man, you ain't leaving up out of here with that. And they said Pokemon that nigga a couple times. And they was like, I was like, so what happened to the rest of the Cuban card? Like, ain't nobody, they just let the nigga run and get up out of here? They was like, yeah, he got up out of here, but niggas knew who it was. And then, you know, how all that telling go, the nigga went to jail, but yep, rest in peace, Doggy Dog. That nigga, man, that nigga was a fucking, I don't know. He ain't dressed like he was rich. He probably had a chain, maybe kept it silver, but a thick one. You know what I mean? But I have never seen an old nigga with that all gray blade haircut. Like that nigga shit was like the old school Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall looking ass shit. That nigga shit was solid. Like that nigga, man, that nigga woke, man. I ain't never seen that nigga without a flat top. And his hair always had some designs that said dog something, doggy dog, something, nigga. And as soon as he see me, like I said, he about my color, and you could tell he speak English and Spanish. You could tell he's a black Mexican for sure. Like, ain't no back and forth. Like, the way he, tell me this motherfucker this, right? See, the motherfucker tried to tell me this, right? So, I tell the beach motherfucker, right? Because I know he's a beach. I know he's a beach. Damn, my little Cuban bottle. Yeah, but man, ain't nobody even on that. But anyways, for sure, like they got out on that nigga, and I seen his nephew who's trying to be there today. He looked like him, but you know the nephew always gonna have that Rico Suave looking. He look more Mexican side than black. But it's his real nephew, because you can tell they got all of the nose, the mouth. And matter of fact, every day that he died, on the day that he died, every year, they give out free food over there. I respect it. His sisters, his aunties, they be over there giving out free food. But I already know he paid for them. Like, you know what I mean? Even when I was in prison with him too, later on in life, he always went to the store, always had a package. When we used to go to work together, we used to buff and shit. He was an old young nigga though. And yeah, so I just bumped up on it. I didn't even know it was the anniversary. I just pulled over, and I'm going in like the incense shop, getting some oils and shit to make my own incense. And that nigga, I seen his picture right there. So I walk up, and they're like, yeah, we giving out free meals. Ooh. I was like, yeah, this for Doggy Dog. They was like, oh, you one of his good friends. I was like, yeah, I'm one of his friends. They was like, you said Doggy Dogs. They was like, yeah, people know him that name, but that's one of his original. He's an old guy. Like, you know that name. He's your friend. I was like, yeah, I was in prison with him a while back. They was like, oh, you were in prison with him too? Oh, yeah, give this guy a plate. So I guess he was down for a long time too. So, yeah, man, they gave me a plate. It was like some little Caribbean food and stuff like that. It was cool. I ate it in front of them and gave him a dub. They was like, no, you can't take the money. I was like, man, I just left it on the thing. They took it though, but yeah, I was like, fuck. His own people's giving out for his death date. I was like, damn, that's something to say. I know for sure he made mazillions there. Like, I never seen his sister. Never seen none of his family members, and I just started meeting when he introduced his nephew, because he was a new nigga. He was like 21. You can tell you like 2021, fresh nigga face. But I could tell like he got his eye on him, he watching him. Right outside the security place where he at, his tent was right there. So if anything happened, he could watch everything from a distance, like trying to be low-key daddy and shit, you know? But no matter how it go, just like with Dolph, if your brother or your relative there and you RIP, everybody gonna automatically say, how you didn't help him? Like, it's always like, that's one position I never like to be in, you know what I mean? Like, if you in distance, cause everybody gonna be like, wait, so they did it to him right here? Where was nephew? Hey, nephew, where was you at? they gonna make it seem like you supposed to been there like at all times. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I felt about his nephew. Even to this day, I can't really, cause I didn't really have no relationship with him. But the nigga, like, you know, I don't know. I helped him flip like that clear water stuff like 2 times. You know what I mean? And he wasn't asking me or nothing, but one of the homies was asking me to get a great deal on some Costco warehouse package shit. So I was like, all right. So I checked around, and then he shot me to his nephew, and then I got him 2 sales. So the only reason why we met, other than that, I knew who he was, what he was doing, but I ain't really fuck around with the nigga. Nigga, young, new nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not on planet Earth at this age trying to get new friends. You backwards as hell. I am not none of these niggas on YouTube. Look, bruh, I grew up with enough niggas that I know in LA. And I know enough niggas to where it's enough niggas in jail, it's enough niggas in the dirt, and the other niggas I ain't heard about, I hope to God you got on and you made it to my age too. God bless all of us, huh? Cause at our age bracket, they told us we wouldn't make it to see 25. And I was really living like that because I was seeing niggas get in the dirt. Like, literally, back to back, it's just like they just grabbing the grass and putting it over themselves. That's how many funerals the niggas was going to. Nigga don't even want to mention them because of the horror. It's the fucking horror. But let a nigga try to say something dumb about them to the goo on any YouTube, and that's when I bring some shit up. And it'll probably be to sag your ass like, remember Woo Woo got killed? And you still ain't got no lick back. Yeah. Remember when me and the homie did our little 1-2? And your ass was still scratching your little bitty balls. Yep. We was playing ball. Just like I was playing Inglewood football every Friday. Play ball. Crenshaw, Dorsey, Morningside, all the way to motherfucking, where's that place by Malibu? Christian, some Christian school, private Christian school, Oaks Christian. Yeah, Oaks Christian. We was playing them white boys. Big as a motherfucker, slow as a motherfucker. They hit hard though. They slow as a motherfucker though. They don't know about that. They didn't know about you gotta suit up, put your pads on to go play ball. They didn't know you had to put your jerseys on to go play ball. They was still playing Mike Tyson Punch Out, scratching their little bitty balls at their mama house. Talking to bitches on the phone, big old banana phones with the stretchy cord. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what he said about me, bitch. Wait till I see him tomorrow at school. Wait, hold on, bitch. Hold on. Oh, the phone dropped. Yeah, nigga, I was never in the house playing. If I was playing games, nigga, I was charging you niggas 25 cents, just like the arcade, to get your bitch ass on, and I got the real controllers. And then I used to have the homies stealing them magazines from what was it, like Walgreens, where it had the Nintendo magazines where it had the plastic on it, where you can get the cheat sheet codes for Killer Instinct and shit like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I had niggas stealing all the cheat sheet codes. And then you had to crack the plastic open. So if you crack it open, nigga, I wasn't taking that shit. Nigga, I learned them codes. And some of them I couldn't. My dad did. But everybody knew my dad would whoop your ass in them games. He used to be, this nigga get off of work he get off at whatever he get off. But when he get home, it's about 3:30. So I think he get off at 3. He get home at 3:30. Man, this nigga be playing NBA 2K, Space Jam, all type of NBA jamming hoops, all type of shit in my motherfucking game. I be like, Dad, it's 4. I gotta go to school in the morning. Yeah, just one left, man. I'm playing with the Raiders right now. Like, God damn, my dad, big old kid. That was his big goal, to show you he could whoop your ass in your old game that he bought you. And if he didn't buy it, we went 50-50. After I got a certain age, it was 50-50. No questions asked. I don't care if it was shoes, a jacket, and sometimes I didn't even put him up on game. He'd just be like, how much? I'm like, Dad, it's an A-Race jacket that I want. It's a sale at Fox Hills Mall, $160. You got enough jackets. Dad, come on, man. Yep, he'll do it. Well, hold on. I think the Fat Bab here